Okay, moving from what Trevor just showed us in organizing the different responses, we have green for positive, red for negative, and black for or for neutral. I'm going to show you how to interpret the data. The best way to do this is by going to the data tab first, and then we'll go to the sort and filter, and we'll do a custom sort. So we're going to start with, we need to make sure that the data has headers, so double click that. And then we'll do actions during midterms. Instead of cell values, we're actually going to do font color. So we're going to go green, we'll have that on top, and then we'll add a second one. We'll do action during midterms again, font color, but then we'll do red for this one, and then we'll put that on the bottom. So then it's going to sort from green, and then black in the middle, and then to the red at the bottom. This way we can easily see the positive responses down to the negatives. Doing this is extremely important when you have a lot of data. In this example, we don't have as much, so it's easier to understand, but when you have hundreds of responses from your sample group, you want to be able to sort the data easily. We can now clearly see an overall theme among the responses. Starting with the positives, we can tell that the response is related to furthering their career and getting ready to take the next steps, such as updating the resume or starting to look for jobs. And then the negatives in the section are related to not taking action or scared to take action by not following up on internships or potential jobs. We also had a couple neutrals in this section, which were not taking action, but they don't feel as if it was a positive or a negative. One thing that is really handy when sorting data like this is we can look to the next prompt as well. In this example, since we're looking at the actions, we can see their emotion related to the action that they had. So starting the job search, this person was happy doing that, and then did not follow up on an internship and they're scared. So one thing that we also have to keep in mind, I'm going to go back here to the original. We can see all the different numbers right here for their ID numbers. So respondent number 4 in this example put 2 responses. It's really important to have the number next to it because if we do not, then you can get confused. If you were to sort it, like back to how it was sorted, then you wouldn't know what person put that right there. The next one we'll do is we can just go right over to the emotions for midterms. It's really easy to go and do the sort and filter again, and then the custom sort. Since we already have it started over here, we're able to just click emotions instead. So we'll do emotions down here, and then make sure this is green. It looks all good, and then it'll sort all of our emotions here. So looking at this data, we can see a clear line between the people's emotions where some are positive, where they're feeling confident, happy, and calm, and then the negatives are stressed or scared. Another thing I want to mention before we move on to finalizing what we have found in the opportunities within the data is that you can use the custom sort feature for your demographics as well. So let's say you want to sort by age as well. You can go back to the custom sort. We have to make sure that you're on a box with text in it. So go back to the custom sort. We can delete this one since we're not going to be looking at that anymore. And let's go by age. So instead of font color, we'll do cell values and it'll sort ascending. So we'll have the youngest people on top to the oldest. So you can do that for a lot of different demographics that you have. This way you can gain a deeper understanding of what certain people are feeling at this time. To track the general themes we have found so far for the action, the overall theme was people who are positive. The response related to furthering their career, getting ready to take the next steps, such as updating the resume or starting to look for jobs. The negatives in the section are related to not taking action or being scared to take action. So we can write these in a separate document, or you can do a text box on this Excel sheet, or you can do a whole other Excel sheet. It's totally up to you, just somewhere you can access it very easily. For my example, I created a separate document. So we'll go with that. I've already put in just the general gist of what we have found throughout it, but now we'll see how we can gain the opportunities or what we can decide an organization could do to highlight what their people are feeling that took the survey. So it's best to do this with a group of people you're able to bounce ideas off of, and then you can gain varying perspectives, but you want to be able to ask the organization what the organization could do to help the people who mostly experience the negative responses. So what we could do is help people feel less stressed or scared when starting the job search. Since some responses, both positive and negative, are related to resume updating and taking the next step in the job and internship search, we could find an opportunity in offering a resource that would give support to people when they want to update the resume. This can offer support to hopefully counteract their stress feeling. It can give them peace of mind when having help from someone who knows how to update their resume properly, leaving them feeling more confident as they enter their job search. Another opportunity would be focusing on the people who did not take action, since we have many responses relating to that. To focus on this, we could do an informational seminar or video on how to find job and internship opportunities. This could include setting up a LinkedIn and how to use LinkedIn as well. Indeed, and Glassdoor, and all the different avenues students can take to apply and look at different jobs. It seems from our data, many people have not known what to do, so they didn't take action. This way, they can be shown and it can offer peace of mind and a starting point for them. Hopefully now these are a couple tips that you can take to be able to organize and then also analyze all the data that you found.